My dear brothers and sisters, let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room full of people and still felt completely alone? Like you're speaking a language no one around you understands? Perhaps you've always felt out of place, misunderstood, or even labeled as different. This feeling isn't random. It's as if your path was designed to be unlike the rest, carved out specifically for you by Allah. The challenges you've faced might not just be obstacles, they could be signs, subtle reminders from Allah that you're being shaped for something greater. Let's explore 7 powerful signs that set certain individuals apart, not to create arrogance, but to reflect on how Allah prepares every soul for its unique journey. 1. A sense of being out of place. Have you ever felt like you just don't belong, even among friends or loved ones? Perhaps the conversations revolve around gossip, material pursuits, or comparisons, and instead of engaging, you find yourself retreating into thought. This sense of being out of place might not be a flaw, but a sign of spiritual sensitivity. It could be Allah protecting your heart from distractions, nudging you towards something more meaningful. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, experienced something similar before his prophethood. He sought solitude in the cave of Hira, distancing himself from the noise of Meccan society. His time alone wasn't an escape, but a preparation for his sacred mission. Similarly, your discomfort might be Allah's way of readying you for your own journey toward purpose. If you've always felt uninterested in chasing wealth, fame, or societal validation, take heart. It's a beautiful sign that your soul craves something eternal. Instead of resisting this feeling, embrace it. Use it as an opportunity to seek a deeper connection with Allah and discover what truly matters. Sometimes being out of place is Allah's way of placing you exactly where you need to be. Seek solace in this journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. 2. The weight of being misunderstood. Have you ever poured your heart out, only to be met with blank stares or dismissive responses? It's a deeply isolating feeling, like your words are falling on deaf ears. But this struggle isn't without purpose. It can teach you patience and resilience. Even the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, experienced the pain of being misunderstood. Despite delivering the most profound truth, Allah's message, he was met with disbelief and mockery by many. Yet, he remained steadfast, knowing his mission was guided by a higher purpose. When you're misunderstood, it's easy to feel rejected or defeated. But remember, it's not a reflection of your worth. Instead, see it as a chance to turn to Allah, the one who truly understands you. He is Al-Alim, the all-knowing, and he comprehends your heart even when others fail to. Use these moments of misunderstanding to strengthen your reliance on Allah. Trust that He sees your sincerity and your struggles. Being misunderstood can be a test of your patience, but it's also a reminder to seek validation from the Creator, not the creation. In the weight of misunderstanding, there's a hidden gift, the opportunity to grow closer to Allah, who never misjudges your intentions. 3. Intense sensitivity to injustice. Do you feel an intense emotional response when you witness unfairness or oppression? That anger or sadness isn't a flaw. It's a reflection of your heart's alignment with truth and justice. From a young age, you may have felt a deep sense of responsibility to stand up for what's right. This mirrors the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who stood firm against oppression and injustice in Meccan society. He championed the rights of the weak, spoke out against corruption, and taught compassion as a foundation of justice. Your sensitivity to injustice is not just a feeling, it's a gift and a responsibility. Allah may be shaping you into someone who defends the rights of others, upholds fairness, and speaks truth in the face of adversity. Just as the Prophet, peace be upon him, remained steadfast despite opposition, your calling to fairness is a sign of strength. Channel this sensitivity into action. Advocate for those who cannot speak for themselves, and draw inspiration from Islamic principles of equity and kindness. By aligning your efforts with Allah's guidance, you turn your sensitivity into a powerful force for good in a world in desperate need of fairness. 4. A deeper connection to spirituality. Have you ever felt an unexplainable pull toward prayer or reciting the Quran, as if your heart finds peace in those moments of connection? This tranquility is a gift from Allah, gently reminding you of your true purpose. In a world filled with distractions, these spiritual moments are anchors for your soul, grounding you in faith and reminding you of the ultimate reality, your bond with your Creator. This yearning for something beyond the material world is not random, it's a sign. It's Allah drawing you closer to Him, preparing your heart for something greater. The material world, with all its pleasures and distractions, often leaves a void. But your inner longing for meaning and peace points to a deeper truth. Only Allah can fill that void. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, often sought solace in prayer, finding strength and guidance in his connection with Allah. By following his example, you too can nurture this deeper relationship with your Creator. Embrace this inner calling. Allow it to lead you toward a life of purpose, where every action is rooted in love for Allah and a desire to fulfill the mission He has uniquely prepared for you. 5. Experiencing sudden insights or clarity. Have you ever experienced a moment when everything just seemed to fall into place? A sudden idea, solution, or realization that felt almost divine in its timing. These flashes of clarity are not random. They could be Allah's subtle way of guiding you, preparing your heart for something greater than you imagined. Moments like these often come when you're feeling lost or unsure. It's in those times that Allah, out of His infinite wisdom and mercy, grants you a glimpse of understanding. Think of it as a reminder that even in uncertainty, Allah is with you, guiding your steps in ways you may not immediately comprehend. These insights are not coincidences. They're signs. Trust them, and take action with confidence, knowing they're part of Allah's greater plan for you. The Quran reminds us that Allah is Al-Hadi, the ultimate guide, leading us through even the most challenging paths. When these moments of clarity come, pause and reflect. Thank Allah for His guidance, and trust that His wisdom far surpasses what we can understand. By leaning into these moments, you open your heart to even greater blessings and align yourself with the beautiful journey Allah has planned for you. 6. A life filled with challenges. Have you ever wondered why life feels so difficult at times? The struggles you face aren't punishments, they're tools designed to refine you. In Islam, trials are signs of Allah's love and attention. Allah tests those He loves, not to burden them, but to strengthen their character, increase their patience, and prepare them for a greater purpose. Consider the lives of the prophets. Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and imprisoned for years. Yet each of these trials was a step in his journey toward becoming a leader and bringing relief to his family and community. Similarly, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, faced immense challenges, from being cast into the river as a baby to confronting the tyranny of Pharaoh. These struggles were not random, they were divine preparation for his mission to liberate the children of Israel. Your challenges, too, have a purpose. Allah uses them to mold you into a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate person. When life feels overwhelming, trust in Allah's wisdom. Every hardship is an opportunity to draw closer to Him and a step toward fulfilling the unique role He has destined for you. 7. A strong desire to make a difference. Have you ever felt a deep urge to leave the world better than you found it? This longing to make a positive impact isn't just a fleeting thought, it could be Allah guiding your heart toward a purpose greater than yourself. The feeling of being called to contribute to the well-being of others is often a sign that Allah has entrusted you with a special responsibility. In Islam, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the value of contributing to society, saying the best of people are those who bring the most benefit to others. Whether it's through small acts of kindness like offering a smile or grander initiatives like building a community, your efforts are deeply valued in the eyes of Allah. This desire to make a difference is a gift, a sign that your heart is aligned with Allah's guidance. When you act on it, you not only fulfill your own spiritual journey but also serve as a source of light for those around you. Trust that every step, no matter how small, is significant. By embracing this calling, you're not just changing lives, you're fulfilling the unique role Allah has designed for you in this world. Conclusion. My dear brothers and sisters, your journey is not random, it's divine. The moments of feeling different, misunderstood, or overwhelmed by challenges are all part of Allah's perfect plan for you. Embrace your uniqueness and trust in His wisdom. Remember, being different is not a burden, it's a blessing. Reflect on these signs and let them draw you closer to Allah.